You're the 70s, I'm a 90s bitch. Liverpool go to Sheffield United, win by 1-0. 7 out of 7, 8 points clear. Dan Austin, I love it.
I love it as well.
I love it.
What a tune, by the way.
Absolute banger.
Can we just do 20 minutes on that?
It's our tune of the season. It should be our tune of the season. It's the New Believe by Cher.
I mean, that's a brave call this
it's
early on.
It's huge at this stage of the campaign. But I love it. Like Charlie XCS is the tune of 1920. An icona pop. Sorry,
you've got to credit both of them.
You've got to. Otherwise, what are you doing?
That cheese board over there looks a cracker, by the way. It's very good to that.
We're in the gin dispensary. The drinks are flowing. The cheese is tremendous. The music is pounding, and Liverpool are top of the pops.
With 16 wins from 16, I think we haven't quite acknowledged how brilliant that is yet as a supporter base. We just keep going, oh, we'll win this one, and then we win it and we go, sound, wait for the next one as well.
Let the Ronnie Moran of a supporter base.
16 in a row is absolutely incredible, regardless of whatever opposition you faced in that time, regardless of the fact that it's split a little bit over 2 seasons or whatever else. To have won 16 in a row and be 8 clear in September, again, game in hand and whatever else, I'm not arsed right now, is absolutely stunning. We know that they're really good, we know that the manager's great, we know that the squad is brilliant, and we've got some of the best footballers in the world. But it's things like today, when you grind something out of a really tough match, and there's a load of fortune about the goal and whatever else, but I think by and large, we just about merit it. It's games like that where you go, fucking hell, we're brilliant, you know. This is the marker that really sets you aside from good Liverpool teams of the past that I've seen, you know, the 09 team, the 14 team, etc., etc. And other brilliant teams that have played in the Premier League, like last season, you know, City are brilliant, Liverpool are brilliant. I think sort of the world of football, and certainly the media in England, didn't make enough of the fact that these were the best 2 teams that this country's ever seen. Never mind just the best 2 teams last season and loads better than everyone else. Literally the best ever.
Didn't make enough of the fact that it was the best 2 teams in Europe by a mile.
Exactly, but literally the best ones that this country's ever seen ever. Arsenal 03-04 go unbeaten, can't hold a fucking candle to these 2. And the way that we've started this campaign just makes it feel like we've never ever been away. And that's the kind of game there today that in the past, really good Liverpool teams, don't get me wrong, I'm not just saying ones that were weaker, but really good Liverpool teams would have come away with a draw at best. Or they might have just got done 1-0 and you're going, bloody hell, that was our lines, weren't it? But we played all right and we'll come back from it. But now we're in a situation where we win those great kinds of footy matches, and City have got to go to Everton. It's a real shame that they're going to Everton because they tend to drop points whenever Liverpool have done this kind of thing where they've gone somewhere difficult and just about got over the line, and then they go, fucking hell. And now we've got to win just to get 5 back. So it's a shame that they're playing Everton because that's the one team that they are absolutely guaranteed to beat in the entire league. If they were playing anyone else, I'd be absolutely lumping on them, dropping points. So it's a shame, but Liverpool have won, they've gone 8 clear. City will get it back to 5, but we get to watch Everton boo their manager loads a bit later as well. So it's almost a perfect Saturday. Yeah,
I mean, you know, we can talk about Neil Satisnessy optimum as much as we like, Josh. But the reality of the situation is that Liverpool were actually quite poor in patches today, quite poor in patches of the game, quite poor in terms of, at times, the distribution. I don't think in possession any of the 3 midfielders played particularly well. I think out of possession Fabinho played really well, and it's worth saying that that's one of the things that Liverpool had going for them today, was they were mostly quite good out of possession, but at times a bit more quality, and they may well have pulled away with the game earlier.
I think these are the sort of games where maturity and maybe a bit of muscle memory as well take over. It's interesting, Dan says, you know, past Liverpool teams might not have beat that Sheffield United side, because I wonder whether last season's team would have beat that Sheffield United side. I feel like this side now, since pre-season really, they look like they've really sort of stood up and been counted since winning that European Cup. They look like they've all grown in stature, grown in maturity, and I think that was an example of one of those games today where you just needed something to just go for you, but you had to keep pushing for it. And I know there was a few pot shots in the first half, but I thought that we sort of weaned off that as we went through the game. And I think by the end of it, it was a Liverpool side who just knew they were going to find the moment. It was quite interesting really that it panned in close on Chris Wilder at one point, and he was saying to his lads, look, there's loads of time left here, and this is on the 82nd minute, he's going, there's loads of time left here. You could sort of see all the Liverpool players thinking that around 70 as well, going, there's loads of time left here, we don't need to panic about this. This is going to come, we're going to get another chance, maybe another 4 or 5 chances, and obviously the chance comes, and you say it's a slice of luck. I'd say it's a slice of a Manchester United loanee playing awfully against Liverpool, which I'm all for. I think he kicks about 3 out of play before he does that, and Chris Wilder was talking him up before the game as well, and then he makes a mistake obviously. But yeah, I think it just was one of those games where this Liverpool side now, how mature they are and how much they've got that muscle memory of beating teams like Sheffield United has come through.